What up, your Timmy's here. Now, here is my review for the new Netflix Western film, The Holiday For. Now, this movie does not really premiere on Netflix until next month, but I was actually able to watch it this past week, and it's a really solid Western. Here you got you pretty much got like this outlaw named Nat Love, played by Jonathan Majors, who discovers that his enemy Rufus Black, played by Idris Elba, is being released from prison. And believe it or not, and Rufus Black years ago actually ended up killing Nat's mother and father years ago. So he pretty much so of course he ends up rounding up his gang to track Rufus down and seek revenge here. And those riding him are very in his and so you also got like this new school western that also includes like his former love interest Stagecoach, played by named Mary, played by Zazie Beetz. His right hand and left hand man, who's like this hot tempered guy named Bill Pickett, played by Eddie Gaffey. And this fast drawing Jim Buckworth, played by RJ Collar from Power Rangers fame. And you also got loads of other, and of course, Rufus Black finds his own fearsome crew, including treacherous Trudy Smith, played by Regina King, Cherokee Bill, played by Lakeith Stanfield. And now this movie is actually directed by James Stewart, who's actually directed mostly. This is like his first directorial debut, like feature, but he's directed like Jay Z music videos, which makes sense because Jay Z is actually a producer on this film, and he of course does the music in this. And the music, by the way, who ever expect that modern music will work perfectly for a Western movie, for a Western film that takes place in like the 1800s? The music in this is really solid. I mean, obviously Jay Z does the music, so there's that. But this definitely feels like an old school Western, it definitely feels like those classic Sergio Leone Western movies. I mean, it's been a while since we got a good Western, to be honest. I mean, there has been Western movies here and there that just hasn't fit the bill lately. And I feel like Holiday 4 really is a solid Western movie with great performances by Idris Elba, by Jonathan Majors, who I think is so good in this. We got a couple of comic book actors in this, by the way. Of course, you got Jonathan Majors, who's Kang the Conqueror. He was just seen in Loki. Idris Elba is, of course, both in Thor and the Suicide Squad. Zazie Beetz was, of course, both in Deadpool 2 and Joker. RJ Collar, Jr. was also in this. It was pretty cool seeing him pop up because I've always loved Damon Wayans Jr. Eddie Faye, you might remember from Twilight fame. He is really solid. The action in this thing is well done. The scenery is really decent. Great score, great music, great performances from the cast. Regina King is so good in this film. I mean, she plays the villainous role perfectly. Her like on-screen chemistry with Ethan Elba was really decent. Lakeith Stanfield, by the way, I've been a fan of this guy for a while. I mean, I think Lakeith is so good. Whether he's in Get Out, whether it's Uncut Gems, Judas and Black Messiah, I think he's always on his game, and he is really decent in this movie. Definitely has some other really decent, performances as well. You even had Dion Cole was also in this. It was cool to see, Dion Cole from Blackish fame pop up in this. I mean, you don't really see many westerns with an all black cast, so that's pretty cool to watch. But this is a definitely really solid movie worth checking out. I mean, gotta say, between this and The Power of the Dog, I don't know, are we kind of seeing a bit of a comeback of the western genre? I mean, believe it or not, like in the 50s, 40s, and on, westerns was pretty much that generation's comic book films. You know how we have so many comic book movies nowadays? Westerns was pretty much the comic book films of that generation, and they were always on point. They were so like Western movies. Obviously, I always loved the old John Wayne films, Clint Eastwood films, and all. And this definitely feels like in the vein of those type of movies. So yeah, definitely really decent. I even think this might be the best Western since Django Unchained. I'm not even like we've had other good westerns and all that since, but I feel like this is the best one since Django. And it's a solid one. Like if you guys have not really seen The Holiday 4, it's actually only in limited release now, but it will premiere on Netflix next month, I believe. I think it's premiering on Netflix on November. Let's premiere on Netflix again. I think November 5th, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually premiering on Netflix the same day that Eternals come out. I'll put it that way. But that aside, definitely go watch it. You might enjoy it or you might not enjoy it. Either way. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Did you have a chance to check out the horror they fought? If so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simmer signing out.